Unmuting. Let's go ahead and boop.
Then you need to spank Bifrost and make it call you daddy if it don't work.
Koki, you do realize I unmuted, right?
Yes.
I think that was the point. The first thing everyone hears is first say that.
For reference, Michael, that's the name of my computer because it's one of those RGB computers with the rainbow lights and everything like that. So I named it Bifrost.
Oh, one of those old ones.
Not that old.
Ones?
Not that old. I have had her for a couple of years, but
Oh wait, that's the name of the Bifrost? I thought that was like the name of like, and you were like, oh okay, or the name of the computer, or whatever.
Okay, the way he
You know how you have like
had her, then now we know that's his waifu.
No. I called the computer a her the same way that a sailor would call the ship a her. God damn it, Frog.
well, we don't know what. Well, we don't. Well, I mean, we don't know what's going on in the captain's quarters, so I mean, hey.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and Silver.
Yeah.
You know that game I talked about yesterday that was being advertised by Nintendo Switch, Endless Ocean? I decided to go ahead and buy it.
Oh, yeah? Did you get to play it yet?
No, not yet. I ordered it online. I just need to wait for it to arrive.
Ah.
You're talking to someone who is a major hermit who only goes out to work and to walk the dog.
And this is one of those moments where it'd be cool if you could stream Switch games because it has multiplayer, and it's actually a really relaxing game. I played the original one on Wii. Really nice and relaxing.
Dang it. I keep, like, just missing. Yep, nope. That'll have to be the best I can get. My eyesight has gotten quite poor. Do you have something to make it better? I do have a strong potion of magical vision.
Libido.
No. Libido does the opposite. It would make you go blind.
Oh, jeez.
Who died that made you a doctor?
No, I'm just saying. Like, you've never heard the joke of, like, too much sex makes your vision blurry?
Actually, it's more like...
Let's see.
Speaking from experience, buddy.
Oh!
Let's see.
Koki, are you a fire type? Because I think that was super effective on him.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Alright,
like
let's
the
see.
Scandinavian lumberjack has some wood to chop.
I need to make a plan to fight a monster, but nothing is coming to mind. What should I do, Alchemist? Is there a potion that can help me? I want an unusual potion with some additional effects. I'm willing to pay more for each effect. It sounds like you need some... Oh, I thought I had a potion of inspiration somewhere.
I feel like my potions are too strong for you, Traveler. You'll have to go find someone with better potions.
Alright, let me check the recipe book. I know somewhere I have a recipe for a potion of inspiration. Aha! Let's see. Oh, wait. Aha! Weak potion of fire, light, invisibility, enlargement, and inspiration. Nope, those effects are incompatible. Well, screw you too. In that case...
I bet it'll work if it's a potion of libido.
I think he's a knight, not a bard.
I think enlarge does work with libido anyway, unless you mean inspiration.
No, no, no. I was trying to get him a potion of inspiration.
Well, no, you said there were like two things that were incompatible with each other.
So the effects.
And
So the effects of this potion: fire, light, invisibility, enlargement, inspiration.
oh, light and invisibility probably.
Yeah, makes sense. Still annoying. Uh. Let's see. Strong potion of rage. Nope, doesn't need it. Yeah, nope, couldn't help that guy. There's this lass I've taken a liking to, but she seems not to notice me at all. Is there a way I can charm her? I do have a strong potion of charm. Or...
You could try saying, "Hey, senpai."
Hate with drugs.
Oh!
Oh no!
No, 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 no.
I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting that from you, Cookie.
Why?
Alright, let's
Oh,
see.
dude.
I
You've
am...
known me since 2009. How the fuck do you not expect shit from me?
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so it specifically wants only 2 ingredients used. 2 types of ingredients. So, let's see. Okay, I think I got it. Let's mash up a little bloodthorn.
Oh, that? Yeah, you can have so much you want. I don't double dip. It's marinara sauce. Yeah, fine. Yeah. Oh.
Let's see. Doing that. And then... let's mash up some cloud crystal.
Oh. Being back.
Mixie. Hoo hoo hoo. Salts. The salts do not count as ingredients, so...
Alright.
life salt. There we go. There we go. And... a little bit of water. Boop. A little more. Boop. Perfect. Save recipe. Finish potion. That should do it. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright. Let's see. There we go. And I can sell for the base price of 1100, not bad. Or I can go a little higher. $16.41. Nice. I haven't been able to get a good night's sleep for some time now. Do you have anything to help me sleep? They say the best ingredient for this kind of potion is water cap. Add a lot. So I'll need a sleepy potion. And I'll need to add a good bit of water cap. Let's start with a bit of Healer's Heather. Okay. Water cap, she says. That reminds me, I need to stock back up on some when I get the chance. And another Healer's Heather, I guess. Do-do-do-do. And I'll add one more water cap just to be sure. Raw that time. Do-do-do. And let's see. Zoom in just to make sure I get the precision right. There we go. A little bit of water. There we go. Save the recipe and finish the potion. Let's see what we got. It was a strong potion of sleep that is 2/3 water cap. Perfect. Hey, it's the Mushroomer. Perfect timing. Do you have any water caps? You do. 8. More than I had before, so... Let's see. How am I looking on the other ones? I've got plenty of mud shroom. Plenty of weird shroom. Plenty of goblin shroom. Stink mushroom.
That's a lot of shroom, buddy.
Yeah. Stink mushroom, I'm good. Grave truffle, I'm good. I've got plenty of poop shroom for all the shit I gotta deal with.
Especially from our good friend MSO.
I never really did use much rainbow cap. Huh. Let's see. Sulfur shelf, I'm good on those. Mad mushroom? Oh yeah, plenty of those. I'm running low on lust mushrooms actually, so I've got enough foggy parasols. And I'm good on witch mushrooms. That just leaves shadow chanterelles. Yeah, nope. That was the only ones I really need, so let's haggle. There we go. Alchemist. I'm a battle mage, and I often need restorative potions after a fight. Do you have anything I could use? I don't like complex potions. There should be one type of ingredient in it. Make sure the potion doesn't have this ingredient, earth pyrite. Okay, so you want a mana potion without earth
Alright,
pyrite.
I'm back.
Ew. Let's see.
Welcome back, Daddy.
Ah, dang it. Alright, let's see. So we need a mana potion.
Oh, I think it's because it was like, oh, 3/4, so that's probably why I did it. No, I do the same thing.
Let's see. So I'll need something that goes upward right. I can use the arcane crystals. I've got plenty of those now. And let's see. Actually, I could just drop one raw. Wee, wee, wee. And then just a little bit of water. Boom. Nice and simple. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Save the recipe, finish the potion, and let's get you that mana potion.
Why is
Oop.
this guy wearing yellow leaves on his head?
That's his hair.
That is very poorly drawn hair.
That's the thing.
Like someone tried to make it anime.
I mean, you never
Look,
know.
it's a-
Sometimes
look, look,
sometimes magic spells do something to your hair.
look, okay, it's a wig, but he had to get it from the discount bin. Try not to
I'm
make fun
going
of
to
him,
fight
okay?
an ogre. I need a potion that will make me equally as big. Potion of libido.
Not that kind of
Well,
big.
it'll definitely make him big, that's for sure.
Ayo. Alright, let's see.
Hey, okay, you know what? You know how people do like challenge runs of games? Here's one. Potion craft, but I can only craft potion of libido. There you go.
Alright. Let's see. So we'll need a potion of... There we go.
And it can't have thorn stick and it has to be super strong.
Yep, so I have a level 3 potion of enlargement. It uses, what was it? Magma Morale, Luster Mushroom, Sulfur Shelf, and Lava Root. So no thorn stick to be seen.
Lust mushroom?
I kid you not, that is one of the ingredients' names.
Well, partially a potion of libido.
Ah.
The hell did you get those ingredients? The world of Has-Been Hotel?
I mean, you know.
No,
I need a potion that I can throw that deals damage.
I mean, let's see. A potion I can throw that deals damage, you would want the Incendiary Explosion Potion.
Yeah, that's pretty much the humor of the series.
Oops. Dang it! How do I keep threading the needle like that? Like that! Ugh, god damn it. Yeah, I'll settle for that. Greetings, Alchemist. I would like a potion to make me smell better. Do you have one? I do. I have a potion of fragrance.
So, basically you have cologne.
Yep. Or in this case, eau de parfum. Hup, hup. Perfect tackle. I need a potion that will make a sticky trap that stops people, but doesn't harm them. Yep, I have potions of... Oh, wait. Let's see. Does this count? It does. Okay.
Oh, he wants a higher grade.
Yeah. But at this point, I don't give a fuck.
I hate potion snobs. Don't you?
Yeah. Let's see. Okay.
Just because you said potion snobs, I'm just imagining like wine tasting instead of but it's potion tasting.
Yes, I taste a bit of, let's see, red mushroom. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out this herb scent. This viscosity is a little off. And I smell a hint of oak. Yeah. Okay. Next day in game. Water blooms, fire bells, Terraria, And wind blooms.
Oop.
Hello, alchemist. How are you doing? Do you need anything? This is the guy that usually gives enchanted paper. I don't really need it right now because I've got plenty of other empty tabs for my recipes, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and pass. I can't sleep. Do you have a potion for that? I want an unusual potion with some additional effects. I'm willing to pay more for each effect.
Potion of libido.
She's gonna have some very good. She's gonna have some very good dreams.
Okie. Get your head out of the gutter.
You know,
And
what,
keep it out of there.
People.
John, you realize this has been a joke for like ages, right?
Let's see. Not enough sleep and.
What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. Let's see. Not enough sleep and too many late nights working has me looking much older than I actually am. Do you happen to have a potion that will help me look better? I need only your strongest
You can
potions.
start by shaving that beard and mustache.
Strong potion of rejuvenation.
So, Mike,
There we go.
remember what I said about
Husband is
stories
going
for another
for-
time?
My husband is going into the woods to track game. He could use a potion to help him hunt better.
Swiftness and dexterity. Perfect. I want to coat my
I
weapon.
want to coat my
Oh.
weapon with a potion that causes extra damage to my enemies. They say there's one ingredient that's best for this kind of potion. Poop shroom. I'll pay extra if you make it with this ingredient.
Alright. You know what? I can work with that. Let's see.
That is actually very hilarious.
Yeah, that there actually is a poop shroom. Let's see. What would be a good one for that?
It's
Are
only
you
got
making a
reminded
punji potion?
it suddenly got reminded of that one comic that that it has these people that are like hunting for they're about to get treasure, but they need to fight these villains, and I forget if it was a cleric or wizard or what says
Alright.
that he has a spell that could help, but that he hopes to not to have to use it. And then in the next panel shows that he did have to use it, and it looked like every villain got and the treasure got shat on.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Let's see.
we're good.
Ooh, right. It's a salt, so it won't count as an ingredient, but I can add a little philosopher's salt, and boom, perfect.
It's a philosopher's stone, but never philosopher's salt.
Yeah, it's a thing in this game. So basically, you have these different salts. One of them just erases the built path so that you can end the track early. The moon salt and the sun salt turns the potion counterclockwise or regular clockwise. That actually is a.
Is that a squeaky clean person?
Well, philosopher's salt is what happens when the alchemists can't figure out how to actually get the philosopher's stone.
What's going on?
Alright, save the recipe, finish the potion. But yeah, there's also life salt, which is, you see these fields full of skulls and bones.
Yeah.
So, if you venture too close for them, this potion icon takes damage, and if it takes too much damage, then it resets and you have to start over. And the worst part is you actually lose any ingredients that you used up to that point. But then this Philosopher's Salt, which is like one of the end game kind of things that you're trying to get, is it lets you move the icon towards the... it moves your cursor, your potion thing here, towards the icon that it's closest to. So, in this instance, poisoning. Let's see.
Where's my bastard cat?
There
Well,
it
your
is.
cat's not gonna show up if you call it that.
Wait.
Oh, it's Shinosuke.
Oh, nope. Wrong one. There it is. That's the poop shroom one. Do 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 do
No,
do
don't
do.
show up. Don't show up. I found him. He's hiding under my bed. He knows he's in trouble.
Oh, what did he do this time?
This was after I had the door open for a length of time required to shake my bathroom rug off because it was getting dusty. No.
Let's see. I'm good on those.
And he decided, you know what would be funny? Hiding behind the oven.
What the?
So
Yeah,
when
that's
I
not
couldn't find him anywhere, I started spiraling for 10 minutes before I noticed the oven was slightly further out than it should be. Looked back there, he was back there, chilling. In fact, it looked like he was asleep.
Kind of,
That's a snack.
kind of ironic. He goes behind the oven to chill.
Kind of reminds me of when I brought Harriet when I went to visit Coach P, and the first thing she did was hide behind the toilet.
Let's do
There's one-
that too. Let's do that too, but at least I know when he does that.
Well,
The
she was
stove
more
I
a
can't
one-
easily look. The stove I can't easily look behind. I have to pull the thing out.
Have you thought
Let's-
about
That's
putting
trouble.
Have you thought
We're
about
supposed to
putting
haggle.
something?
What?
Have you thought about putting something to like block it? Like block that path?
I'm gonna be looking into it for sure.
It's the back of the oven. You think a pool noodle would work? Like just take a pool noodle, cut it in half, and put it in the gap?
I don't know, you're gonna need a stiffer object to move around to get what you need out of the oven.
Did you forget that
That's-
cats are good creatures?
Eh.
Yeah, you might as well try to convince the cat to come out by using some bait. You know what they like to eat.
Let's see.
Need a potion that will protect me against frost. You need snuggles, man.
Oh.
There we go. Conveniently, I have a strong potion of frost protection. And
Also, Secret, did you see what I posted in the No Mic chat? I figured you might notice that color scheme that I made for Blaze Blue's Azrael.
nice.
I would honestly kill for some snuggles right now. Rami?
You'll do have those
Well,
moments
I
that
mean,
Get me one of those Star Trek style teleporters, and maybe I can accommodate you.
oh, that's actually pretty. Well, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Come on, you can kill.
Although, what the hell is going on in the top right? My question.
Oh,
up.
I think I know what it is. So, one of the astral finish moves, the finisher moves, belongs.
Here's Alter, right?
I believe that's the name of it. It's the one belonging to Relius Clover before the doors close, and God knows what he does.
Yeah,
He has his opponent. He has his opponent strapped in some kind of restraint, and I guess that's his.
Or for or me just staying down in a chair.
Lance, you will behave.
Let's see.
You know, if you ever do a stream, start actually get to learning how to stream Switch games, Super Mario RPG Remake Stream 1.
Good question, actually.
You have a potion that slows down movement. I could use one for hunting deer.
I do have potions of slowness.
So I know you. Said,
Forrest was trying to speak.
Oh, you're saying something, Forrest? Sorry, go on ahead.
Yeah, as I was saying, don't worry, Rami. You can totally make that 9-hour trip up here in like 10 minutes.
Okay, let me call my friend Quicksilver.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hey,
Uh,
I
yeah.
thought you were gonna mention Flash.
Forrest.
It's funny you mention those.
All right.
What is
Hold
it,
on,
Cookie?
Cookie's trying to.
Forrest.
What?
Since you technically know my address, what exactly is the distance between our places?
I don't actually know your address.
You forgot it?
I forgot it.
Well, don't say it out loud. You're on stream.
Who
Yeah, give it
gives
to me.
a shit? Who gives a shit?
Help
I'm
me.
just gonna mention. Let me mention just a city. I live in Pleasantville, which
Okay.
is not pleasant at all.
Oh, it's one of those
Uh,
ironic
Pleasantville,
names.
New Jersey.
Oh, but I do have Forrest's address. Be curious. It's
Guys, I'm streaming. Please do not dox.
What up?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
technically
do not
doxing.
dox me,
Got-
you prick.
like
3.5
Cookie,
hours.
I'm like, hey, Cookie, don't say your address or you give back yourself.
Yeah,
Like,
not the-
no, stream addresses.
Yeah, not
I-
full
Cookie.
address. Just like
Guys,
town
I
is
need to
okay.
enchant an object with the power of fire, so I require a potion that has such power.
Oh.
I'll pay extra for a truly strong potion.
Oh, I got it.
So anyway,
Yes,
Official, you
If
suck.
John will let me speak. You wanted the shortest distance between your town and my town. 3 hours, 36 minutes by car. By walking, which is what I would have to do.
Wait, so
3
Okay.
days.
wait,
Hours.
you put specifically Pleasantville, New Jersey, right?
Yes, Pleasantville, New Jersey. 3 hours, 36 minutes is the shortest route, and it's via Garden State Parkway.
That's actually not that bad.
Where
Garden State Parkway?
is?
Yeah, that's the route I have to drive. So yeah.
Yeah, which Richard absolutely hates.
It's
Oh,
only
man.
because it's only because it's just a boring ride. You know? It's like,
Okay,
you know,
I just checked. It is not a 9-hour drive for you, Remy. It's a 6-hour drive.
To be fair,
Okay.
not much better because you have to go through Pennsylvania and Maryland.
I mean, it's about like it's an almost 8-hour drive from me to get to New Jersey, so I kind of expected as much.
hold on, I have a new sound
And if the
thing.
traffic is especially bad in New York and Connecticut, it takes them 12 hours. Anyway, John, you were gonna say something.
I'm just adding a new thing.
Bad traffic in Connecticut. Oh, so an average day in Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was
Trust-
also because there was like road work going on and stuff. But yeah,
What? Okay.
and it wasn't just
No,
Connecticut.
no,
Well, hold on. It was not just Connecticut. It was like New York and stuff like that. So there was like multiple instances.
Fair enough, but I'm
yeah.
gonna say this. Here in Connecticut, there's never not road work.
Let
There's never. The only times there's not road work is in winter, when you don't want to be on the roads anyways, because it's icy.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something.
I see.
Northern Virginia, not much different.
Yeah. Especially with the black eye.
You can
No.
literally set a clock, like a calendar clock, a year-long clock, to the road
Wait.
work here, because it always starts and stops at the exact same times.
Okay.
Stakes go into the ground to the walkways. The road
I know I
work
got it somewhere.
fucking ceases. They come back. They do the road work all over again in spring. It's an endless loop. They keep tearing up the same roads and
There it is.
and fixing them.
It could have been worse.
They're
Could have
getting paid to
been.
do stuff. They're not getting paid to actually do any real work. So they're just gonna tear up the roads and put new asphalt down year after year in the exact same spots.
I mean,
I
it could.
have not. There've been times where I've had to walk in a completely different route home without realizing it because these fuckers decided to do road work in a specific spot without telling anyone.
Oh,
I see.
beautiful.
As I was trying to say, I mean, it could have been worse. You could have been stuck, paving the entirety of Pikes Peak for over a decade, from what I've heard.
Yeah, there was a particular area near my workplace, actually, that had been under roadwork construction for as long as I could remember. Like, I had almost never seen there not be road work on there. And only, I think, within the last year or something did they actually clear it up.
Like, how bad the conditions of driving through there? Like, bumpy roads, potholes, and such? Or...
No, not so much that. It's more like constant gridlock.
Oh, okay, that's
Oh,
not
you
good.
wanna ride through bumpy roads every fucking day? Just go to Puerto Rico.
I mean, I've never been to Puerto Rico, but I do know the roads are usually either concrete or, a bit rocky, and some are a bit more dirt roads depending on the region. At least in my
Okay.
So it's like this. We have such a fucking huge collection of potholes.
Mm.
Cause for some fucking reason,
Where
when
did I
the
put it? There it
pavement
is.
is like getting all old and cracked and stuff, instead of just shattering it to put new pavement in, they just pile and pile and pile pavement over and over again till you have the manholes sinking down.
Nice. Hey,
I want a bigger
That
buff.
is,
Do you have a potion for that? Potion of libido.
just- yeah. Meanwhile, in my country, despite that the smooth roads, it takes a long time to get them paved. Especially, every now and then there might be some construction on the side of roads involving canals before and after rainy season. Yeah, it can get hectic during typhoon when the typhoon hits in my country.
Let's
And then
see.
it plugs up, and then
Okay,
there's a lot of
where are
flooding.
you from?
Just say
I'm from
nothing
the
about it.
I'm from the
Say nothing.
Philippines. Don't worry,
I
I
was gonna
didn't say
say.
where exactly in that country I'm from. So yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I'm saying which country?
Philippines.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Swiftness 3, Dexterity
Yeah.
2.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
nope,
not
that's
specifically like in
wrong
my
one.
home country. It's like, home
So, what exactly is the goal here in this game?
Yeah, I wonder what is it.
So basically it's kind of like you ever played that lemonade stand game?
Never tried before, but do tell.
So basically
Those games, like Diner Dash or things like that.
yeah. So
Okay.
it's
so
basically like that. You get the ingredients to make the potions, you get all the other supplies or whatever throughout the journey to get that philosopher's stone. You buy new parts of this machine that you see on the screen here, and you also get these different recipes in order to make things on the way up. Here's the recipe for the philosopher's stone. Basically, each potion you make can have a maximum of 5 attributes and a maximum of 3 of the same attribute at any one time.
Is it randomized or it's set?
Oh, no, it's set.
Okay, I thought because I'm getting more flashbacks of the
So
people.
your goal is basically to create the Philosopher's Stone.
Yep, but you need to work your way up to it in a sense. Let's see.
Well,
you're gonna need.
What was the thing I
Well,
was
you gotta
missing?
need a lot.
Also, since you mentioned you're from the Philippines, there's a pretty awesome guy from the Philippines that he's
There we
originally
go.
from Canada, but he moved to the Philippines, and I've watched some of his YouTube videos. He basically has a bunch of pet ants.
Neat.
Oh, that's
pretty
cool.
Let's
Speaking
see.
of
Also-
pets,
Although Sean wants to do a guy from the Philippines, he wasn't really nice.
yeah, but he did get me into the Taimanin verse. Let's go
Uh,
find it out eventually.
from
His
Canada and
YouTube
then
account-
come to the Philippines.
His YouTube account is called Ants Canada. He has a bunch of different types of pet ants, and he recently got himself like this new property
crap.
so he could have more space for all his pets because he was in the very top floor of a condo. So imagine trying to have as many different types of invertebrates as pets and not having enough space.
I see. You mentioned that this
And
guy's
what
from
I-
Canada. Like, my uncle lives in Canada, and then You mentioned that this person's from Canada and he's in the Philippines right now, right? Kind of like the
And he
same thing
lives
with
in
my.
Canada, but he moved to the Philippines.
I see.
Okay, this is
Kinda
really
like
not time.
He lives in Canada for a long time, and he's currently taking a vacation here in my home country. Granted, his flight has been delayed, so he's here for a while, and we all agree that in the country it's hot as hell during heat wave season, especially
Oof.
around Southeast Asia.
So on a different topic,
Yeah.
Sure.
this is something that's actually been eating at me for a while, and this is exacerbated by my southern friends.
Okay.
What is it with the rest of the world and not believing New England can make good food?
I don't get it either.
I
I've
just
never
don't
heard
get
of this.
some places, including.
I have, because here's the thing. There's a channel I follow on YouTube. A lot of it is about engaging in other cultures, mostly the food. And they're like, we want to go on another tour of America. We want to go to the Deep South again. And it's like, you guys have done that for the past 5 times. The one time you went to New England was New York City. You tried pizza, hot dogs, and stadium food. The 3 greasiest types. You did not try, like, other food up here. And have other
What?
cities up here.
Yeah, when I think of chowders and other foods.
I'm not done. I'm not done.
Sorry.
I have complained about how people don't trust New England to have good food to my southern friends, and they keep getting into arguments with me about how we don't have good food, even though we fucking do. We have the multiple dishes named after New England cities. Philadelphia for Philly cheesesteak. Boston for both Boston cream and Boston beans.
Oh, I
Wait a
didn't know.
minute.
Kind of like that stupid
Pennsylvania
accusation.
doesn't count as New England, though.
Fair enough, but still, it's still north. It's still northern food.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's always the South with people outside the country, and the South thinks that thinks that all our food is cardboard. And just do these people just live in bubbles? Try our food. Try North American food. It is good.
I mean, it
I would
kind
like to taste
of reminds me of that accusation that people make about how, like, apparently, well, when white people cook food, I can't taste it because they never season it, even though we do. It's
Yeah.
Like crap like that.
Yeah.
The other stuff, but yeah.
That
that's
is
pretty much what-
legitimately something one of my southern friends said. Is like, you guys are allergic to seasoning. It's like, bitch, we fucking aren't. You haven't actually tried our food.
I mean, come on, you gotta try other people's cuisine before you critique about it and make us think about it.
And
Come
you've
on, like, I'm curious.
and you've got to actually taste it vanilla before you try putting seasoning on it. So that
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
Let me list off things here in northern United States that are good food. Wisconsin cheese. Wisconsin's technically north.
Good.
Again, Philadelphia cheesesteak, something named after the city of Philadelphia, a northern American city. Maine with all its seafood. Boston just in general. We have good food outside
Boris,
of New
can I
York.
link you something?
Sure.
Because I actually found this.
there we go.
Go ahead.
okay, I'm curious. What
It's
are you
like-
doing?
I DM'd it.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. We have so much. In fact, we're supposed to have the best apple pie. No, people don't believe we do. It's fun to just shit on Northern America's food. It's just
Well, I
it's
mean,
trendy.
like I said, it's based on stereotypes and what have you. And then people just take it as that fact.
Yeah.
People just take it as
So-
fact, so.
So, I'm now curious about something since we actually have someone that's directly from and in the Philippines. Have
Oh?
you eaten balut?
Oh,
actually
yeah,
wasn't
I've
done.
heard about.
Oh,
I've eaten that
balut.
before, though I've eaten like the sisig or chick, the embryo, nah.
I
He's growing up in it.
Yeah, no,
And-
I do not see balut as appetizing. I've never tried it, and I have no intention to try it because of knowing what it is.
Also, don't
Guys,
let
I
that one video where Gordon Ramsay did not like certain Filipino food that he was tasting in that one TV show. No. There's no plus
Sorry,
than just balut,
sorry.
because
It sounded like
balut is
Forrest was.
more about-
Sorry, it sounded like Forrest was about to say
not
something.
Done. I wasn't done, guys.
Sorry.
Answer.
Just say it.
Just really quick, as I said, I am generally real quick curious about what he was gonna finish saying of Baloo. Like, I'm generally curious. Do I have permission?
Go ahead.
Thank you, Forrest.
Like, he's
Yes,
for
go
one-
and do jackass laugh episode.
All right, calm down.
It's the way she
No,
acts. It was
I-
cute.
yeah,
Go
but
ahead.
because I'm generally like very, very curious, and I don't want him to lose his train of thought. So, what were you gonna finish saying about the balut?
Yeah, it's more than just from the Philippines. It's more of a Southeast Asian thing, and yeah, we have more cuisine beyond that. And as a pure-blood Filipino who somehow sounds like he's from Boston, yeah, there's a lot of great food that I can talk about, but I'll save that for another time. Like after Forrest is done with what
Okay.
she.
Anyway, yeah,
Okay.
sorry about the laughing. It was more like I just thought the way Cookie was asking was cute. That's all.
Okay.
Like, I just wanna ask,
But you- Yeah. I'm sorry for snapping, but you legitimately have the laugh of the biggest asshole in the world.
Oh, he was laughing at me.
I know what.
He's saying that my laughter in itself sounds like the laughter of an asshole. That's what he's saying.
Yes.
Fine.
If you hear me laugh about something funny, I'd be like the maniacal villain
All right.
that laughed.
Anyway,
Now
Like,
let Forrest say his thing. Go ahead, Forrest.
Mhm.
So, on your thing, that will be hypocritical of this channel I'm referring to because they're both Englishmen. People who are another country, famously mocked for not using seasoning and have, openly decried this. So it would be hypocritical of them to think this. And the most anxious and, untrusting part of my brain is saying that's exactly what they think.
trying to find that
Man.
one.
Since you're
Oh,
talking,
my manager was yelling something at me. It would be hypocritical of what?
It'd be hypocritical of the channel that I mentioned to actually think that because they're two Englishmen.
Yeah, like they
Oh,
didn't know.
okay. No, I was giving an example of like things that
I
people say
know.
about people in cuisine. But yeah.
Forrest.
Anyway.
That's legitimately how they view northern food, and yeah.
They need to broaden the horizon. Where, like, I may not be American, but it's more than burgers.
I was wondering why we had the extra
Come on.
Where is?
Hey, Forrest.
What?
Forrest.
What?
I'm actually curious since I know some states have this. What is Connecticut's state fruit and state vegetable if it does have it?
I actually don't know.
That I wonder. Like, I don't think
didn't
it's
know
like,
that
I
they
don't
had
think
a
it's like
fruit.
hours, WWE, and of course Triple H.
I
among other things.
I forget if this was the case for all of Virginia or specifically Williamsburg, but I remember at one point Williamsburg had like a pineapple as a logo for something.
So, Connecticut's state fruit is the Indian cooking apple, and I'm now looking for the state vegetable.
Well, anyway,
Indian cooking apple.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one.
John,
I'm
I was not. Yeah, Native American cooking apple. And I'm gonna look that up.
like, I know there's the Granny Smith, the delicious bread, and then the Golden Delicious, among other fruits. I mean, variants of apples. And I've eaten some apples in my entire life as of late. That's beyond the apple pie, like fresh, and then the occasional apple juice.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
growing
it is. That's what I was looking
appreciation
for.
So I guess
Well-
Forest Interstate doesn't have exactly a state vegetable yet, does it?
I couldn't
Forest-
find anything on
Well,
Okay.
Wikipedia.
you're gonna love New Hampshire even more because our state vegetable is the white potato, but our state fruit is the pumpkin.
Oh, that's why I like New Hampshire. The fact that it's I don't even get why pumpkin is considered a fruit, but whatever.
I mean,
Or-
it's been used in like it's kind of the same with tomatoes that they're both classified as fruit and vegetable depending on how you use them in cooking.
I don't
I
get
like
that.
potatoes.
Well, I'm just saying I know you like it because I know how much you love, pumpkin pie, pumpkin spice, and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I imagine then that based on because I assume that when a state has like for example, New Jersey state fruit is blueberries, and we have a lot of blueberry products here.
All right.
So
Mm.
regardless if I were to live or just visit New Hampshire, I want to take advantage of the pumpkin culture because my gosh, I love pumpkin soup and all that kind of stuff. I like a lot of stuff that has pumpkin, and I just want to fucking eat something with pumpkin.
Oh man, if I eat pumpkin right, like rightly spiced and such, because yeah, my first exposure to pumpkin, I'd be on jack-o'-lanterns. Yeah, I was like, this is good. Then I feel like I could just only stomach so much. But if it were cooked in a certain way, then I might like pumpkin even more. I don't know, I'm still like
Okay,
a
guys,
pumpkin virgin,
sorry, go ahead.
a novice in this case.
Okay, so you were asking like, oh, you don't understand why pumpkins are called fruits or whatever. Well, here's the difference
Yeah.
between fruits and vegetables. Fruits come from the flowering part of a plant that contains seeds. Vegetables are the edible parts of a plant, such as the leaves, stem, roots, and bulbs.
I mean, varies depend like even potatoes could
So, there you
classify
go.
anything, but I
So
kind of
that is
know.
why, yeah. So
Let's
that's
see.
why tomatoes and pumpkins are fruits then, and not veggies.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like bizarre thing that bananas are considered as berries, which is really bizarre.
It really is. Dang it.
So
Uh-huh.
as I was going to say before we started talking about food for some odd reason,
John, are
I
you
was
gonna
about
eat
to
it?
mention.
Go ahead, John.
I was about to. Oh my god.
Dang it.
Oh, you
Go
hear
ahead,
the
John.
whining in the background? That's not a person. That's just a dog. Don't mind it.
Anyway.
Okay.
Now, if you think monsoon and heat wave season is bad, where Shinosuke and Enrico come from, you haven't met some of the mythological crazies they have to put up with on the reg.
I
Okay.
have a potion that will help me to. Oop.
Shinosuke, you know damn well what I mean by that.
Oh, dude, yeah, do clarify. It's been a while.
I'm
Alright,
talking
let's see.
about all the creepy urban legends and monsters that come out of the Philippines.
Oh my god. Oh, there's a lot going on. Heck, Fate Zero involving a certain episode? Yeah, that's loosely based on the fact that, here in the Philippines, we have some vampiric creatures that are known for eating people, like the Aswang, Impacto, and so many more.
Oh yeah. Are they are,
Ah.
are they really all that superstitious over there? Because I remember hearing like a lot of people in the Far East are pretty superstitious.
Same goes for the
Depends,
Caribbean, South America.
True. Not, keeping the monsters to prevent, dumb children from walking away from their homes and, other stuff. That then, it's ingrained to our culture involving these mythological creatures. I swear, if Def Geo makes like some Singularity / Lost Belt involved in the Philippines, they better feature some of these monsters there. Heck, if they go the Lost Belt 6 route, they'd make one of these creatures into like a servant in a way. Like what
Oh,
they
and
did with the
it's not just also to scare children, but there's some mythological creatures that were invented to like teach people morals.
Yeah, except in
Like I think
except in Japan, where some of the yokai are just monsters that are like, hey, you come across one of these, you're fucked.
Even with some of the yokais, like for example, the story of the Futakushi Onna. Basically, a stingy miser married a woman that would refuse, she would refuse to eat, and he was happy about it because it meant not having to spend money on food. But then he noticed that his stock of rice was depleting, so he spied on his wife, and her hair was acting like tentacles, picking up rice and feeding it to a second mouth on the back of her head.
An inspiration for Ophelia and Skullgirls, right?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
If the
Yokai or
Yeah.
some yokai are just like, well, if you come across one, you're screwed no matter what. Like the
Yeah, like,
cut mouth woman.
yeah, Kuchisake Onna.
Kuchisake Onna?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you. It doesn't matter how you enter her. You're screwed either way. From my understanding, they kind of the stories kind of changed a bit more, but yeah.
And then there's the kiss of the Kappas. Oh god, the Kappas.
Yeah.
You mentioned,
to
someone
associate
mentioned-
myself with the king of their kind.
Also, hold on. Somebody mentioned Skullgirls. I think what you're referring to is the Bird Woman. I think, if I'm remembering this right.
Philia.
Phil, yeah. Yeah, because
I think she's based on the barbed-haired woman. It's just funny because on
Oh, the barbed hair woman is the Harionago.
Okay, well, on the whole lesson of parents making up yokai to teach kids a lesson. Yeah, she was basically invented to teach boys not to bring home strange women. That was the whole moral behind that one.
yeah. And then, like I said, the Kappas, because good grief, they are evil pranksters and done some questionable things, shall we say.
No, you want to know what are the most hilarious yokai that Japan has? There's one where it's like a yokai without like a face. And
Rona?
Oh, that one!
What?
No, I know which one you're talking about. I love that one.
Yeah, basically, he pretty much gets you to come to him because he wants to show you something, and he moons you to show you his eyeball that's in his anus.
Oh, yeah, that one.
What?
Oh.
I've never heard of this yokai.
Yeah.
I'm curious, what's with that yokai that's basically an umbrella with an eye and a mouth? That's
Ah.
always curious. I've seen it in the wild Japanese media, but what is this?
When you said funniest yokai, I thought you were going to bring up the how was it? My favorite funny yokai is the Beto Beto-san.
Oh, yeah.
Beto Beto-san?
So basically,
What does it look like?
the legend goes that Beto Beto-san is some invisible being that follows you to the point where you hear your click-clack of the wooden sandals that you wear, and you also hear the click-clack of somebody behind you. But when you look, there's nobody there. But then you keep walking. Click-clack, 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 click. And apparently the only way to quote-unquote defeat this yokai is to step aside, say, after you, Beto Beto-san, and then you just hear click-clack, 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 click, as he walks off.
I love it so. He's just a socially awkward yokai. I love it.
I know this is modern day we don't use metals. Wooden sandals in Japan, but there's some do. But imagine that, but instead of wooden sandals, it's like shoes with possibly metal soles, that do the flatter sound. Like you don't have to use any
Let's
touch.
see.
And then there's the Satai Oni, which is basically the whole joke for the gold nugget, because basically the Satai Oni steals men's testicles.
It was just
And they,
the
have to
one.
pay, and wears them as like a necklace. And
It was
Yeah,
just
man.
the one.
what?
I think it was just the one Sazioni that stole man's balls. And it was because she was passed around on a pirate ship that rescued her. So out of revenge, she literally bit everyone's balls off and threatened to throw them into the ocean.
Jesus.
And the
Jesus
only way
Christ!
that they could get them back is if they gave her gold.
So it's not so that's what they do. And moreover, they're just like petty revenge types.
Yeah, it could have been like the Onryos or anything, but involving like what you said
God.
earlier, it reminded of the Venus festival in Japan. Yeah.
Yeah, the Onryo is one of the 3 yokai you never want to have after you because it's a guaranteed death sentence. There being the Gashadokuro and the Umibozu.
in
Let's
which
not forget that one. Let's not forget that one yokai that. Let's not forget.
the person they kind of scared and then want to protect. It depends on like they're not all vengeful and mean. It depends on the spirit itself, like their purpose.
Yeah.
In
They're also the only ones that can be actively defeated by a normal person, but their effects will linger for generations.
yeah, that is.
Also, let's not forget the one yokai that hangs around dirty bathrooms.
Oh
Which
god.
is clean.
Akamanto.
Oh yeah, the toilet girl.
Can we all?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, and there's
Also, John, that random flag fire scream just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
but,
Mhm.
yeah, there's actually a yokai that is really funny because it's basically a Naga, but instead of like totally like half human, half snake, it's the body of a snake and the head of a human.
Oh,
Oh yep.
weird scaly shenanigans that I'm thinking of right now.
Oh, geez. Also, their
No!
take
There's
on
also
their
the
take on
Hanyo.
their take on certain vampires is also pretty creepy because there's this one story of this head detaching from a body, but it's not just the head; it's the entire intestinal tract that comes out with. The
Oh
head.
yeah, I've heard about that one.
Oh. Kind of
Yep.
reminds me of the Manananggal, but in this case, it's half the body of that vampiric creature, and then it flies, and then it leaves the other half somewhere. And the only way to defeat that monster, did you not, is to put seasonings, vinegar, and anything on the lower half, and then it probably shrieks in pain, and then you kill it with whatever weapon nearby when it comes back to the main body. Lower half.
Vampires in ancient Japan were a dime a dozen because even the moon was a vampire. Because there's like the folktale of don't look up at the moon too long, or else the moon will literally suck your soul out of your body and you'll be dead.
You sure that's not involving drunk people back then and superstition going on? There might be a reason there's a drug ban in Japan ever since those days.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
most
let's not
likely,
forget
but
everyone-
that was still a folklore, still a folktale.
Let's not forget everyone's favorite vampire, the hopping vampire.
That one's Chinese in origin, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it's
Yang
Chinese.
A Jiangxi.
Yeah.
I think
It's a
Korea
cool-
also had. I think Korea also had the Jiangxi, and I almost want to say Japan had it too, but I guess not. All right.
Damn it.
Japan does not have a Jiangxi equivalent. They do have two different variants on the growing monk. The monk whose neck will extend. When you try to look up at the monk's face, his head will just keep going up. You will follow it, and then you'll just fall over and he'll eat you. And then the monk who just literally just grows bigger as you try to look up at him. And both have
Wait,
hilarious ways
wait
of
a
eating them.
second. Wait a second. That's a male. I've heard of the long-necked woman, but not it being
Well,
a
there's the
man.
long-necked woman, there's also the long-necked monk.
Oh,
And
okay,
Well,
cool.
it's
The long-necked...
it's called Rubiona or something like that.
I don't remember, but I was in the middle of saying
Because
something.
the only reason I know about this is because of Yokai Watch.
Wasn't
As I
there
was
a
saying,
with a headless horse
Nope.
roaming around Japan that became the
Guys,
basis
hold
of
on,
that
hold on.
time?
Forrest was trying to speak.
Guys, hold on. Forrest is trying to say something, so go ahead, Forrest.
Okay.
as I was saying, the way you beat the long-necked monk is hilarious because you would carry a ruler in your pocket, and when you encounter them, you would try to measure their neck with the ruler. They would get so offended they would leave.
Okay, so the long-necked woman yokai is called Rokuro Kubi.
Roku Bee, yeah.
Rokurokubi.
Yeah,
Rokurokubi.
Drinks oil.
Rokurokubi.
The Rokurokubi is also supposed to be a punishment for greedy men, in that a greedy man will have a Rokurokubi born for a daughter, and she will drink him bankrupt by drinking all of his lamp oil over and over.
Yeah, because lamp
Really?
oil was expensive, really,
Lamp oil?
back then.
Like, that's kind of a weird question. Actually, yeah, lamp oil would be expensive. Yeah.
What the heck am I missing?
There's like a shit ton of fucking trash here that was not here before. What the fuck's wrong with
Nope.
people?
That'd be terrible.
And there's a lot of yokai that are meant to punish greedy people. I also remember I forget what it's called. but it's the vengeful spirit of a murdered farmer, a jilted farmer, who comes back to haunt the greedy son who doesn't take good care of the rice fields.
Also,
Jesus
Forrest. While
What?
it's not the Japanese equivalent of the Yangshi, they do technically have a Japanese word for the Yangshi, kind of like how the Koreans have a Korean word for the Kitsune.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I
I mean,
believe.
it varies because pronunciation
Yeah.
of kanji.
I love the farm mudman. It's very interesting in that it's very rare. It would have to be because it's literally the spirit of a murdered farmer coming back to punish his their greedy children who aren't taking care of the farm.
Yeah,
And
basically.
they only have 3 fingers because in ancient Japan, one of the beliefs was that we have 5 fingers to represent the 2 cardinal virtues and the 3 cardinal sins. And so they're missing their cardinal virtues due to the manner in which they died and how they are now an angry spirit.
Yeah. As I brought up before, your thoughts on that one yokai that's basically a headless horse spirit? Which I've seen a lot of headless spirits, like, the Doolahans and the headless horseman from
Yeah.
Sleepy Hollow. I think one in Japan involving, like I mentioned, the horse, which kind of explains, that one episode of Ghost Stories involving that headless Momozoku biker.
Yeah.
But,
Hey, since you like to talk about superstitions of countries, here's a really silly one from Puerto Rico. So for some reason, some people think that the Chupacabra legend originated in Mexico. It's like, no, that actually started in Puerto Rico. And the reason why so
Funny enough,
the
Mexico would say the opposite. I said funny enough,
Yeah.
Mexico.
The second order, I don't have
says
anything
the
for.
opposite.
anyway, go on about the Chupacabra.
yeah, so do you want to know what where the Puerto Ricans claim that the Chupacabra originated from?
Where exactly?
If you're
They
making
claim that the Chupacabra was brought to Puerto Rico by U.S. scientists that decided to release an experimental abomination into the island.
Really? That is not.
Yep.
That's some Area 51 shit.
Koki, what'd I do to you?
What?
What?
Hey, just because I'm American doesn't mean I'm responsible
What
for
did-
losing it.
John.
John, do you just think that whenever people are talking about Americans, they're talking about you?
No.
John, no. No.
What
John,
I'm saying
John.
is that
Guys.
Hold on. Hold on.
what I'm
John,
trying to
yes,
say is
you are
that
very.
the-
Oh, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm trying to explain it to him. So what I was saying is that, and for the record, this thing with Chupacabra started even before you were born. So
No.
it's not you. So the Chupacabra, the Puerto Ricans claim, was brought to the U.S. by scientists as an experimental abomination, and that the U.S. released it there to wreak havoc on the island.
Jesus Christ. What kind of biological warfare involving chimera-like creatures is going on back then?
Cough,
What I was
cough,
gonna
Resident
say
Evil.
was just I
Yeah.
was basically just gonna make a joke and say,
This is all
yes,
sounding
John, you are
very, very
responsible. Now,
weird.
Well, regardless, yeah. This is what I love about Puerto Rico beyond, Bad Bunny, the origin of the hardcore wrestling scene, and...
He is a fucking moron, and my gosh, he's an embarrassment to the island. I hope that he fucking fucks off to somewhere that doesn't exist.
So we're talking about like weird American middle American and Cuban folklore creatures.
We're back.
Cryptids. I want to bring up my favorite, the Goat Man.
The Goat Man.
What?
Okay. That's something of an
How
animal
this
being that,
how there's a
Chupacabra-
bunch of origin stories for this demonic creature.
okay.
Depending on where you are. One of the origin stories is that he was a man who was working in a lab on goats, basically had the fly incident where he got fused with the goats, ran out into the woods, took an axe, and suddenly decided he wanted to become an axe murderer.
Jesus Christ, that is nuts.
Yeah.
What were you talking about? Sorry, because I had a phone call.
The Goat Man.
Yeah, the Goat Man.
And in Texas, the Goat Man has or had a bridge. I say had because there's a new story for that bridge. Oh boy! Have any of you guys heard of BuzzFeed Unsolved?
Let's see.
We also have this legend that technically it originated from Mexico, but it spread into other Hispanic countries.
It's fine, I'm done.
It's what? I didn't know. When you stop talking, I can't tell if you're gonna continue.
I asked guys if you had heard of BuzzFeed Unsolved, and apparently just no one heard me.
No, I didn't hear that.
Just about the Goat Man. And I'm like, damn, that's one interesting creature that the Chupacabra will play with.
Anyway.
Anyway, as I was going to say,
Well, Forrest
top
was still
three
talking.
Mm-hmm.
This fucking close to storming out right now.
Just finish what you were saying.
Forrest, when you're quiet, we cannot tell if you're gonna continue. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
I stopped because Shinosuke was talking, then I opened my mouth, John's like, well, anyways, like...
Oh.
Anyway. Forrest, continue.
It's hard.
True.
To be fair, I also couldn't hear properly if I'm outside walking my dog.
And I understand, so I'm not blaming you. I am, however, going... And Amaso's at work, so can't get on his case. John, though, Remy, though, yeah.
I was trying to say, hey,
What?
let's...
Sugar's in the shit, man.
Anyways, story of Goatman's Bridge is actually... It seems to be doing Goatman from one from the Midwest, because this one is in Texas. One of the original stories is that, Colts were sacrificing cats on the bridge and brought out the Goatman demon.
Really?
However, because two people who used to work at BuzzFeed in the Unsolved department now have basically ownership of the bridge.
Oh.
As a whole video to watch.
You ended up reminding me of the Mothman and the bridge.
Oh my god, the Mothman!
Oh, the Mothman. I've heard legends about the Mothman.
BuzzFeed Unsolved.
Weren't they saying that the Mothman was trying to warn about the collapse of a bridge?
Yeah, it was basically... So, you know...
That's one of the theories about the Mothman is that it's an absolute situation where instead of being the one to cause the incidents, he keeps predicting the incidents and showing up when they happen.
Yeah, basically we're trying to warn them, but, mistook them for, that they will happen and he's responsible. Am I right?
So...
Let's see.
it's kind of a shame, because Connecticut doesn't have many good folk tales. The ones we have are Black Dog, Hanging Hills, and the Melonheads.
When I hear about Black Dog, Barghest. No, not that one. I'm talking about like, the Mythological.
Yeah,
the
quote-unquote actual Barghest.
Yeah, if you hire him,
Let me hear the flag. Here it is. No, I'm just putting these quarters in here, so you're fine.
Sorry guys, Mom needs me for something. I will be right back, but before I do,
Okay.
top 3 weirdest places in the world from a
John,
mythological standpoint.
Forrest was speaking.
Yeah, but he's saying it like real quick before he BRBs.
Okay. But he's also trying to change the topic.
Johnny got a bunch of other friends too,
I
but
actually am keeping it on topic. Weird stuff.
No, fine.
Forget
How was
it.
that? That was actually sorry. That was my manager.
Let's talk about Connecticut mythology now. No, change the topic.
Jesus Christ. We're trying to keep things consistent and then.
That's what I try to do.
Anyway, Forrest, you have the floor.
I have a question for you.
No, like this.
Do you have cable?
Cable?
What are you doing?
Yeah, it's in cable TV.
No.
No,
Okay.
Forrest, I'm asking.
Oh,
No. Why?
Oh, I was asking if you've ever watched Ghost Hunters, because I like how sometimes when they visit states and haunted places, they also delve into like mythological creatures and stuff. So I'm actually wondering if they've ever done any episodes involving your state.
I don't know, but the way you're saying that, like BuzzFeed Unsolved used to do that too, and then Ryan and Shane got gypped by BuzzFeed and left the company. Now they're just doing their own thing.
I see.
As I was saying, Mountainheads, Black Dog of Hanging Hills, might be allowed to tell the 2 fucking folklores that my home state has, because Connecticut is the most boring place on earth.
Oh damn.
I mean, have you visited all of your entire state?
No, but those are the only 2 folk tales we have. I have scoured the internet for any more folk tales for Connecticut, and there are none.
Well, let me dig.
Oh well.
that's.
Okay, maybe something's come up since last time I checked. But as I was saying, Melonheads, forest-dwelling mutants, mountain-shaped heads, cannibals, bunch of origin stories ranging from science experiments to legitimate mutants who are tortured by a sadistic doctor. Live in the woods in like various parts of northern Connecticut. Eat people they find. Will sometimes go into towns. Others, I live in northern Connecticut near some forests. That's why I keep my doors locked at all times.
I'm
I
gonna send
see.
you a link in case this is the one you're reading.
Yawn.
When I think of these horror stories from the US, it's either involving some some nasty experiments or some beings that have been around for centuries. It may vary depending on.
You know what?
Or,
Now you've got me curious.
Yes, that is exactly it, the Melonheads. Shelton, Milford, and Trumbull. I always forget that those are the areas, not specifically my area, but my area can still have them. Sure. I have to whitelist this damn site so it can let ads do.
those kind of sites that
I don't have to continue without disabling.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, look where Walkus. Oh yeah, the Leatherman! I mean, that's not... Leatherman's not a cryptid. Leatherman's just a weird-ass story we had.
Oh?
Which one?
The Leatherman. That's not a cryptid. That's just some fucking dude. Some nameless dude who showed up in Connecticut one year in all leather, randomly just disappeared again.
Let's see.
Who knows? Maybe he's related to Jack the Ripper and the Florida Man.
I could believe he's a Florida man.
Well, well then.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Also,
Weirdest
like,
places.
Okay.
So Silver, I want to go back to the whole Virginia thing because sometimes it gets so foggy. I thought you get out of Isekai to freaking Inaba.
Yeah, we've had a couple of foggy days, particularly. I think because we're so close to the bay. Actually, all the. Sorry, did you still have more?
No, it's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Well, I'm asking because.
It's fine.
Give it time.
Go ahead.
Alright. Well, you guys were talking about all the cryptids and all the folk tales and things like that, so I took a quick look. So I took a quick look at the ones in Virginia. Goatman does show up on the list, as well as Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
If it's like in general American, but for Connecticut, they for some reason call it Hold on, got a fucking ad in the way.
Yeah. Let's see.
I hate these ads.
Yeah.
Yup, there's Black Dog and Hanging Hills in this list.
We've all.
So, while you're going, I just want to bring up Black Dog and Hanging Hills quick.
Okay.
Story goes, don't go to Hanging Hills 3 days in a row. In fact, don't even go to it 2 days in a row. First day you see the Black Dog, you'll have... What was that?
It was Winstead, which I guess is a city in your state.
Oh yeah, no, Winstead's where I used to live. It's
Okay.
that, if you see a Black Dog 1 day, you'll have good luck. See it 2 days in a row, then on that second day, you'll have bad luck. If you see it 3 days in a row, at the end of the third day, you die.
I think I heard something like that.
Is that dog related? Is that dog related to Sadako / Samara?
I don't know. It's, it goes back to the whole folklore around black dogs in general. How black dogs seen in, like, graveyards at night are believed to be demons.
Let's see.
Also, I find it really hilarious how this is not just your state, but it's pretty much specifically like just the Northeast in general. I love how they included mountain lions in this list, even though the eastern mountain lions are extinct. And what a lot of people are saying is that bit by bit, the western mountain lions are actually crossing over to the east.
Yeah.
I'm considering they've been hunted down and, having some tough terrain problems involving, pesky humans and invading their space. Yeah, they're gonna be migrating. Typical of, what happens to animals throughout history due to factors involving nature, human
Yeah.
intervention, or something like that.
Let's
I'm
see.
sorry, but if I'm gonna visit Connecticut, I'd rather deal with Forrest's cat and not a mountain lion.
I still wonder what.
Oh, don't worry. You won't have to deal with my cat. Depending on if we're in Winstead at night or in Torrington at night, you'll have to deal with either a bear or a crazy druggie with a knife.
I see.
I mean,
I'll have
there's
to keep
always
that in mind.
crazy here.
Home to Triple H, the former headquarters of WWE, and among other things. Curious what's going on today. I'm deeply curious now.
But Forrest, I find it interesting that in your state there's a freaking place called Mad River Reservoir.
There's a town called Killingly in Connecticut.
Alright, let's see.
Like that.
brother.
It sounds like a boss.
Connecticut has some weird ass town names.
I mean, it'd be like that with some small towns. It varies. Some sound cool, some like they're from a drug fever dream. I don't know.
Let's see.
Well, there's a city in Alaska that's literally called Unalaska.
Alaska, I love it.
Let's see.
Not just that, but there's also a city called Chicken.
Chicken.
Apparently,
All right, guys. You mind if I have a bit of something to say? Because I would like a little bit of something to say. Because I wanted to let you guys talk. And,
sorry.
I'm not trying to be rude or anything.
sorry.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Okay. So who here remembers the Batman the Animated Series?
Oh, yeah, that one was awesome.
The Batman animated series.
The one with
DC
Kevin Conroy as Batman himself.
Yep. May he rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, rest in peace. And involving Batman in general, that's the superhero that I gravitated to the most. Was growing up involving DC.
Yeah.
I'm not a DC guy anymore. I'm a Marvel guy in general, to be honest. Growing up.
Yeah.
So, Koki, I've pulled up Portal CT. I'm going to list in alphabetical order all the weird town names in Connecticut. Bethany.
By the way, let me say something small really quick. Richard,
Okay.
this new guy, he's the one that dethroned you as the oldest guy on the server. He's 37, so congrats, you're no longer the king.
I mean, well, I was gonna say
The king is
technically me
dead.
and
Long live the king.
I was gonna say
No.
technically me and me and Silver were both pretty good. I was only 6
But
months
yeah, you
older
got
than
that.
Silver, but yeah.
Give
Anyways,
us that weird list, Forrest.
Chaplin and Clinton are two town names in Connecticut.
Wait.
Deep
Clinton.
Clinton.
Clinton? How is
Clinton.
that weird?
Yeah,
It's the name of a person. Why is the name of a damn town?
I mean, Washington.
I don't know. Why is there a town called Butte?
Fair enough. Well, continuing, Deep River.
Okay.
That
And
seems
also,
simple.
And also, Chaplin, technically there's a place in New Zealand called Church.
Fair enough.
And there's a place in Indiana called Hell.
That's
No,
Michigan.
that's in Michigan.
Also, Michigan. And in Texas, there's a place called Corpus Christi. The place is literally called the Body of Christ.
Not only is there a town called Killingly, there's a town called Killingworth.
Jeez, that sounds like something out of Silent Hill.
You also have
Tennessee.
Ledyard.
Let's see.
We have 3 towns with the word middle in the name: Middle Bay, Middlefield, and Middleton.
I'm surprised there's no Middleopolis, but I
I mean,
digress.
we kind of have that too here in New Jersey, though. I did notice a lot of their counties have the fucking word sex in it.
We have a town named Orange.
That's Orange, not Orange
Just
County, not
Orange.
Orange.
Wait, orange as in the color?
Yes.
To be fair, I think.
Now we know where Trump is from. Now we know where Trump is from.
To be fair,
I
in.
was gonna make a joke and say Orange County bad.
Orange County,
Right.
Valley, and then Orange Fields.
If-
Orange, I'll be honest, and the name Orange, that's something I would have expected from Florida with their orange obsession.
Yeah.
Isn't it the state
Yeah.
of California?
Sprague. We have we already know Trumbull. We have Union,
That's Union.
Voluntown,
What else?
Pittsburgh. I'm sorry, I mean Waterbury, Windsor and Windsor Locks, Woodbridge, Woodbury, and Woodstock, and Wolcott.
Or
Oh,
send me
what's
the link.
The Falls ET show.
Let's see.
Send me the link of the names so I can see how they're written.
Yeah. And for those who are wondering why I call it Waterbury Shitberry, it's because the only people who like Waterbury are some of the people from Waterbury. In fact, some people from even some of the people from Waterbury see it as a fucking shithole.
I find it funny you have a fucking city named Canaan.
Oh, Canaan?
I think, yeah, like the biblical.
Canaan.
Yeah, that.
Canaan.
Yeah, no, it's not pronounced that way. It's pronounced Canaan. It's actually,
Canaan.
I'm pretty sure it's not too far from Torrington.
And also Coventry and Cumberland, they make me think of witches.
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine if they're in Massachusetts?
Alrighty.
We are literally right next to Massachusetts, so not entirely unprecedented for us to have good
Yeah.
craft.
I think I remember one time when I was watching Massachusetts, somebody, auditioned and she claimed that she's a witch, and I'm like, what the fuck? Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Forrest,
What?
are these places somehow like trying to imitate Virginia in West Virginia? We got East Lyme and Lyme. Why?
I don't fucking know. I don't know. Remember that we also have Watertown, which is literally just the suburbs of Waterbury. A town that is just the suburbs of a bigger town.
Jesus Christ, and I thought, no, car manufacturers coming up with names for their vehicles are about as dumb as, the ones in Japan. Oh boy.
And yes, this does mean that Waterbury is so shitty they could not contain it in one city, so they had to divide it.
I see.
Also, what the
That's
fuck
a
is it with all
bummer.
these New England places having a
Come on.
Manchester?
I don't know.
I mean, you considering New England, basically, they sell.
Okay, this is real quick. This is funny. They have Can-Am and New Can-Am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
New Canaan and New Canaan.
Even old New York was once New
Sorry, I guess
Amsterdam.
it's because I'm not used to hearing the word in English, so I'm saying it in Spanish.
I
That's
get ya.
It's
Yeah.
understandable.
We also have Old Saybrook and Saybrook.
Okay, they even have Old Line. So we have East Line,
Yeah.
we have Old Line, and
Yeah,
Line.
we have
You guys
Old
have a
Line.
line fetish?
To be fair, Connecticut's known for Lyme disease, so.
With all these lines,
You guys have a Plymouth, just like New Hampshire.
Yep.
the thing with these names in the U.S. involving their states and towns, like it's just bizarre. Just like what I brought up involving like the car names for these automatic, especially in Japan.
Okay,
where
okay,
it's
hot
just
taking
really-
coming from me. Hot taking coming.
Okay.
Now, you know I'm a pop culture nerd, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Alright.
And we all know that the first He-Man series by Kevin Smith, Revelations, was kind of a bit of a
Yeah, it'd be like that with a lot of these, iconic characters. They had a bit of a rough start. Like, it's even more so with Mickey Mouse, technically, or more specifically, the costumes for the theme parks involving Mickey Mouse. They were rough.
But
as hell.
but the sequel series, I actually liked it. Revolution, I kind of liked it all. Especially the scenes where He-Man got that new power-up.
I wouldn't call Savage He-Man is as much a power-up as
No,
a
that's
headache
from
is a
that's
mild.
Revelations, not Revolution.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, Koki.
Hang on, I'll show you what I need.
Sorry.
Silver, do you think you can broadcast this?
Yeah, sorry.
It's a little bit
Forrest
busy.
Forrest was trying to say something.
Sorry.
Mhm.
I was just asking Koki if she saw any more Connecticut town names
What?
that she. Did you find any more Connecticut town names that you find weird?
Well, you guys fucking have Scotland. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's
To be
We also do indeed have a Brooklyn, Connecticut.
Okay. Is it me, or I'm imagining all of us are in one RV, we're roaming around in whatever highway we're in, and then suddenly we're going to Connecticut, and then we're just looking at the names that are written on this map.
to be
Let's
let's see.
So, you know Brooklyn, I think it's Brooklyn, Ohio. We have a Brooklyn, Connecticut.
How did
Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn?
We have a Brooklyn, Connecticut.
Boy,
We just we steal
called
police.
Union?
What was that?
Why do you have a state called Union?
I don't know we have a city called Union. I even pointed that one out as the weird one.
Okay, everyone,
I'm pretty sure he pointed that out. I was gonna say, but yeah.
It's just
But yeah,
this.
Connecticut likes to steal town names from other states. That's why we have a Brooklyn. We have like what was it? The other ones that you point out? Yeah, we have Salem.
Oh man, this is bizarre. Like,
all right. Sorry.
Welcome to Connecticut. The most exciting thing happened 300 fucking years ago.
I feel like, as I said, involving that RV that we're riding in, I'm just lying down and just like, break of all this, weird stuff.
and I'm just doing my own thing.
All right. I'm about
Alright,
to.
you guys are still all awesome.
Drunk?
Anyway, you were saying?
Who was?
You were.
You.
All right. I'm about to post the video I was talking about on general chat. Silver, if you could broadcast it on the stream,
I
that would be okay.
No, I don't think we can.
don't know if I can.
Well, he's streaming, and
Yeah,
All
we're
right, I'll
gonna
still
mean,
post it anyway.
Alright, people can watch it after the discussion.
Ready?
Okay.
Post
I'm
it.
curious.
Alright, yeah, people watch it after the discussion.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now it's coming back.
Wait,
This
where
was
is this? I
He-Man
can
and
see it.
Tila locked in.
Wait,
Wait, where is it posted?
you said.
Posted in the general voice chat.
Oh.
Ah, the no. Okay. I'm looking at it. I don't see it.
Yeah, Cookie.
Okay, I see it. I see it.
What for?
I'm just gonna post this in the no mic chat. 'Cause
Welcome to,
I acknowledge that exists.
welcome
And
to
post it.
John,
Okay,
Just-
that's it.
just
Okay,
let
that looks
Forrest
good, Russ.
let Forrest speak, guys.
let Forrest speak. Okay.
Guys, I'm forced to tell me something.
I am trying to! Yes! Welcome to Connecticut, where, aside from our dumb town names, the only thing exciting about us is something that happened before the revolution.
That and
I'm
it's
not
it's the whole
kidding
thing.
you. There's a reason we're called the charter state, and it's because the last really, major thing that happened in Connecticut is that we were the first state to have a charter during the British, back when they were still the 13 colonies.
I see. Wait,
It's
is that?
If I may
I
finish.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna ask you.
It's because we basically trolled the British because we hid our charter inside of an oak tree, a white oak tree. When they came to we're taking that charter, we'll burn we'll burn all these town houses to the ground if you don't give it to us. They did it. They, for some reason, didn't touch the one tree left angrily, and that's why we're called the charter state, and why our tree is the white oak.
What exactly is a charter? I forget.
Basically,
Yeah.
it's sort of like a unique set of rules and laws. Basically, we were the first state to have our own set laws and regulations.
I see.
Mm.
So,
Like a charter is us having a charter was basically a fuck you to Britain because it was us saying no, we're independent. No, we can handle things without you.
oh, it's the same thing involving the Boston Tea incident. Boston Tea Party.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah.
Also, again, I have to state this again. Yeah, are you sure that when I think of Connecticut, I also think it's the former hometown of WWE headquarters, and the hometown of Triple H.
I don't know. But anyways, yeah, that is the last major thing that Connecticut was ever involved in historically. It's why we still have that same tree as our state tree. Why we're still called the charter state. Nothing else has happened.
Oh man.
At least not state. At least nothing that was statewide. Town-wide, yeah, there's been events, but nothing that is so major that put Connecticut on the map.
If I compare state to different variants of bread, it'd be like pumpernickel or just plain white bread. Nothing much is interesting going on other than what it is.
Yeah.
Oh. Damn it.
Makes
I
it-
think that if you were to try to delve more into stuff involving your state, you might actually end up finding some exciting things.
Maybe. But again, a lot of what I found is mostly just town sides. Like my old hometown, the Mad River flood, which was 70 years ago by now?
I don't know jack shit about New Jersey.
Yeah,
And when I
probably
think-
nothing major either, other than the Jersey Devil. Yeah, it's only to the Scottish.
Yeah, this
Speaking
is
of which, I'm surprised
Sure,
What?
but I think of New Jersey, I think of a lot of stuff like that got me interested, including the blueberries. Oh, oh no, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, just as the
Into the,
blueberries, I definitely know because I always
like
see
in
a lot of blueberry fields.
What are you
It's
saying,
not a-
John?
Hellhole. I heard there's a lot of vegetables and good produce going on in New Jersey. As one MasterChef contestant, you
more weight to it, but since he's won.
So yes,
Really, dude?
John.
John, Daddy John. Happy John.
Oh, John, you know how
Yes,
If
Happy.
there
I
was that whole
Oh, you
what?
Guys,
Calm down!
Into his
Oh, sorry.
coworkers.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
He's talking to his coworkers.
Well, I was talking to my coworkers at first, and then I didn't realize John was trying to say anything. I just heard silence. Okay. Anyway, go
Well,
ahead.
I
Sorry.
was going to say that I'm surprised Megami Tensei didn't put the Jersey Devil in as a demon. That's a missed opportunity
All
right
the way
there.
down.
Yeah, you'd think they would have.
So I'm curious,
then
what do you
just-
guys think the Jersey Devil is?
I mean-
I honestly have no clue.
Yeah, me.
It's had such a
Awesome.
fucking bizarre
Wait, is
description
this even? Oh, there we go.
that I can't really place it to any one
Alright.
animal. And it dates
Nice.
far too far back to be a guy in a suit, unless that is a very well sewn suit. There's no fucking way it's a rubber suit back then.
Let's
Because
see.
from what I've heard, it's just a person that is overcome with an urge to cannibalize.
So it's like
A,
an
a
American
person-
version of the Wendigo, right?
A person, a person overcome with the urge to cannibalize.
No, a person that's like so overcome by the urge to cannibalize. Like it's a strong urge.
I know, but I'm pointing out that the description is this fucking freaky chimera, and the belief is that it's just a guy, it's just a normal human cannibal with horse legs, like, was it goat legs, a horse and a jackal face, bat wings, goat horns. What the fuck else does that thing have going for it?
But do you guys want to know exactly what apparently is the origin of the legend?
Alright.
From what I've got here.
Alright.
So, the article starts off as a title saying "Mother leads 13th child." According to popular folklore, the Jersey
Oh.
Devil originated in a Pine Barrens resident named Jane Leeds, known as Mother Leeds. The legend states that Mother Leeds had 12 children, and after discovering she was pregnant for the 13th time, cursed the child in frustration, declaring that the child would be the devil. In 1735, Mother Leeds was in labor on a stormy night while her friends gathered around her. Unfortunately for her, the 13th child was born normally. However, it transformed into a creature with hoofs, a goat's head, bat wings, and a forked tail. Growling and screaming, the child beat everyone with his tail before flying up the chimney and heading into the pines. In some versions of the tale, Mother Leeds was supposedly a witch and the child's father was the devil himself. Some versions of the legend also state that the local clergymen subsequently attempted to exorcise the creature from the Pine Barrens.
Well, that explains
Whereas
that
the
one
people
card
are
in.
saying
Oh,
that-
sorry.
What? No,
Uh,
what were you gonna say?
I was going to say that explains that one card, Child 13 in Inscription.
Yep.
Yeah, but there's
I even wait. I mean, I even pointed that out to you. Much less-
I must have forgotten
Oh,
about
there's-
that. Sorry.
Yeah, but there's Native Americans that say that it's just a person that's like overwhelmed with a strong urge to cannibalize, so that's what supposedly it is. I don't fucking know, and I'll be honest, I don't fucking care.
Can you imagine that creature being introduced in FGO? That'd be nuts. Appeared to be a human and then it becomes a monster. I could, you know, Imagine it to be in the Berserker class or the Pretender class, depending on, how it'd be interpreted.
I was thinking because of like Lobo, it would probably be Avenger class.
I mean, $5 says it's gonna be a waifu, like everything else in the game.
Let's see. I need a potion that will help me fly over.
This MSO is why you'll probably have E rank luck if you do play FGO. No. Not just E rank luck, F minus rank luck.
That's not even a thing.
Unless you're
Is it?
talking to me.
I think that's the point. Sorry, go ahead.
Let's see.
Whack. What the fuck?
What is?
Oh. So, I was reading this from Wikipedia and I see in the suggested a freaking monster called Poplick Monster.
Oh yeah, the public monster.
Oh, am I out of?
Part man, part goat, and part sheep. Oh wait, this is the guy that they call the Goat Man.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, so that's.
Roll me around. Like, what, Pokemon or something?
Mhm.
What happened?
Okay, so they got Goat Man and Poplick Monster is also a Goat Man. So it's, I guess Goat Man has a bunch of cousins.
Let's see.
Yeah. And let's not forget the infamous one of them all, Baphomet.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Earlier I was looking into more of the Virginia cryptids. I brought up, okay, yeah, Goatman and Bigfoot were on the list. Near Clifton, Virginia, there is sightings of a bunny man.
Yeah, him.
Why is Michael catching a stray now? What do you do to you guys?
Not that bunny man.
Different bunny man. There can be more than one, dude.
Let's see. First reported sighting was in 1970, and since then, numerous people have claimed to have seen the creature. I bet Easter is going to be really awkward around then.
What with these creatures that are a result of evil experiments, mythological beings that roam around for a long time, or the result of, and I can't believe I'm saying this, bestiality? I don't know.
Let's see.
If you think that's crazy, you haven't been to the Time Body verse.
All right. Anyway, let's see. A couple others we have are the Fort Monroe Moat Monster.
Something else.
Descriptions ranging.
Sounds a little bit like the Swamp Thing to me.
Kinda does. Let's see. Sightings date back to the 1800s, with descriptions ranging from a large serpent-like creature to a humanoid figure with glowing eyes. There's also Chessie, basically our version of the Loch Ness Monster, except for Chesapeake Bay.
Interesting.
Sounds similar to Champ. That was in the Champlain Lake in Creep Show.
I think I've heard about that one.
Let's be glad you weren't in Muskie Holler, though.
How so?
Yeah, I bet P.T. Barnum, if he were alive at that time, he'd be having a field day learning about these legends. He might profit then for, his circus or what.
Shall I explain why you shouldn't be in Muskie Holler?
Yeah?
Do so.
Well, apparently in this dimension, Muskie Holler is basically a place where a corrupt mayor has basically killed everyone that would go against him in a rather bizarre way called the Games. One of his favorites being live pie.
Live pie?
You see, Muskie Holler is sort of a zombie hotbed.
Pretty much everything.
No,
Alright.
a literal zombie hotbed.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ. I'm having a field day of the zombie apocalypse in that area.
Where is... There it is.
Hang on a minute, I will show you what I mean. Ready yourselves in the general chat.
Sure, let me see. I can.
Also, my God, Kentucky has
Are you
a thing with
posting on this
goblins.
server? Also, are you posting on the server or the other one that I left?
I'm
Because
doing
of, you
that
know,
right now. I need everything else.
Also, Silver, has that hacker situation got resolved?
Which one?
The hacker, you know, that was
Oh,
rolling around as
yeah. Yeah, no. I did,
Tony, what? Oh.
I did find that apparently they tried to make some purchases off of my credit card for like gifting a bunch of Discord Nitro, and it was starting to add up. But thankfully, I caught the fraud, and
Okay, so that one? Okay.
I basically like cut off the credit card so
There you
that
go.
they can't charge it anymore, and I got the money back. So
Well done,
That's
you.
great. Oh, yeah, I've also heard like there's some people that hacked other accounts and then, you know, blamed certain people, random people just for scamming them or something.
yeah,
That happened to me almost because one of my friends claimed that I, you know, they inadvertently reported me for something I didn't do, but it was in reality it was a hacker that
Yeah, no,
that
no.
got my friend's account.
yeah,
they're
no.
both
I've seen a couple of those too.
Yeah, and I was
Uh.
worried like what's gonna happen to me and everybody I know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, using Luminax or using zombies as a sort of way to clean out all those that were undesirable.
Desirable.
Undesirable. So
Undesirable.
So-
yeah, you were kind of.
Um,
Yeah, mostly for
oh,
a
thank
bit.
you.
Yeah, what the Frogo said.
but yeah, so I guess we had a House of the Dead situation
More like a Resident Evil.
or
in a
Resident
way.
Evil. Yeah, one of those zombie games.
Yeah, shoot them in the head
Cool.
or anywhere that's vital that they want, you know.
If you can watch
There it is.
watch the thing I just sent you that is on the general voice chat. You should trust me. I think you're gonna like it.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, that looks creepy as hell.
Oh, it's called
All
Creep
right.
Show, bro. What did you expect?
And the host is called the Creep.
Oh.
Let's see.
So what, is it a pedophile?
Not that kind of
No,
creep.
not as in a pedophile.
It's not that kind of creep.
No, but if he hisses, he does explode. If you piss him off, he'll hiss and explode.
Like, even the word creepy, you know, that's by the other word that has that spelling, creepy. It could be something disturbing, scary, monstrous. You know, not just
Where
pedophile
is? There it is.
Exactly.
I'm gonna level with you here.
Okay.
Because a word doesn't have multiple, just because a word has multiple meanings, does not mean you can just think of it as the worst case scenario.
Or a specific one. It could mean anything. It's about it matters about context. Context is the thing that you need to know about.
No,
Like
you're-
what?
So, and because I'm technically also, I guess in a sense, for the first time talking to the awesome Philippine dude. So, I am a very paranoid person, so I always default to the worst.
No worries. Trust me. I got you.
Yeah, we're here for you.
Yeah, we are. You have friends, Frogo.
Yep. You always
That's
have, and you
Frogo.
always will.
Which I'm surprised that I have friends.
All right. Let's see.
So clearing that up aside,
Yes, Dan.
yeah, the top three weirdest places in terms of mythological stuff. Well, top five now. Connecticut. No offense, Drake.
Don't worry. You're the first person that to apply it. So that's kind of a treasure.
Don't forget Ohio.
Virginia. Virginia. No offense,
Is it
Silver.
just-
Is it just every place that is inhabited in this server?
Ohio, to Michael's point. Puerto Rico
Yay!
and the Philippines.
Oh, really? I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of mythological creatures that to the point we adapt them to our, anime media. Anime, cartoons, whatever it is. Even, like, Marvel has done that involving Blade and then other, stuff. Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys have any money, you can always go to Shudder, get a yearly subscription, and just cancel it. Just to get a full year of it for just a price, and you can watch the full episodes of Creepshow.
We'll keep that in mind.
God, the Wakeless Flat Monster.
Also,
Trust me,
Oh, God,
Shudder is
what?
one of the greatest horror streaming services in the world.
Alright.
I was wondering what happened. Because you mentioned that you're gonna put those things in the general chat. They weren't, but you put them in this general chat.
Ah.
Rago, what did you just post? Alright, I was just looking at my chat.
She posted the Lakewood Flats monster.
Ah.
yeah, that thing. I'm like,
Well,
what's with the
right.
creature with the, the dangly arms, the big ugly head, and then whatever this the glow around the. I don't know. That's terrible.
When I
What is
first
this?
Posted where now?
for some reason
No, Mike.
Kentucky- No,
Oh, yeah!
The thing is that for some reason Kentucky has a thing with goblins.
From what I
Huh?
The Hopkinsville goblin.
from
Yeah,
what
because they got the Hopkins goblin, and that's the inspiration also for the Pokemon Save Life.
I was going to say, I think these Flatwoods monster were also the inspiration for them in Majora's Mask.
Yeah. Yup,
They also kind of look like those big eyes. Kind of remind me of those skinless aliens in They Live.
Well, it's funny because
Yeah,
they a goblin alien.
Wait, so what did
big
you?
eyes is considered a monster. It's considered a
Wait, so hold on, guys. What did you post? Oh, hey, it's the alien from Majora's Mask.
That's what I was just saying. Yeah.
Well,
Is it me I'm okay. Is it me or anything that has big eyes is considered kind of creepy? From the pop-up girls to early.
Forrest was
oh,
trying to
no, definitely.
Forrest was trying to say something.
I got kicked in the tent by my cat.
Oh.
What?
Your cat really likes to. Smack you, doesn't he?
I was holding him. I was holding him like baby, and he kicks me in the tent. Why is it always the tent?
Like, why?
Oh god, you just reminded me of something funny. He keeps kicking me in the dick. Why? Why does he keep kicking me in the dick?
Oh,
What's the one that was saying about the big eyes being creepy?
I wasn't done.
I'm asking real quick because I'm gonna post something for that person.
Okay. Who said the eyes creepy?
What's that,
Wait.
Shinosuke?
Well, me and other people that this one image right there with the big eyes. Like,
Okay, so look at what I posted in Pets and Animals.
Ugh.
So,
That thing looks like it's seen some shit.
Forrest was saying.
Oh yeah, that monkey.
Oh, the Tarsier, we have that in our country.
Forrest,
I know what that is.
guys, Forrest was saying.
whenever I'm allowed to. Getting real sick of this. As I was saying, the story goes, holding Lance like how you hold a cat. Lance decided he wanted out of my arms. So he started climbing over my shoulder and kicked me in the chest.
Oh my goodness. Inspector
Where is-
Kitty having some kick.
I hold him like small baby, and he fucking hurts me in return.
Jesus Christ.
Where is? There it is.
Yeah, dude, you.
Yeah. So funny thing.
That's a smug ass lemur or monkey or whatever.
Yeah, that's a
type of
Tarsier.
It's a type
Also,
of what?
That's a Tarsier. We have those in our country. Around like.
I was asking Kokidai.
Wait, what?
It's a type of what?
It is a lemur, and
Okay.
and I don't know what to call you because it seems like we got two Michaels here.
Tomin Shinosuke.
Call Michael Dizanvier Shinosuke, call Uchu, Michael. Or just
Yeah,
put
that
one
will-
Mikey and the other Mike.
Wait, so Shinosuke?
Mikey, and Mikhail.
Okay.
Wait, so Shinosuke?
Yes.
I just realized now that you brought that up. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Mic check.
Yeah, we can hear you.
So all the mics in the call say I.
That concludes the mic check.
But yeah, Shinosuke was actually explaining it because he just said that in his country they have tarsiers.
Yup, we do. Also, there's a term we have, like, you know, somebody hugging you tightly with all arms and legs. That's a Tarsier hug. Like Tarsiers hug, you know.
We've been talking for so long, we didn't even notice. Remy is almost 10 minutes over time.
I was about to say, what was that from?
I mean, it's up to you, Remy.
Yeah.
This has been a very culturally enriching stream. Just because of
I'm
everything
sorry,
we've
I
been
just
talking
had
about.
to. That Sonya scream, I like it.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Shinosuke. Real quick. So you know how I have the name Koki here, right?
Yeah.
It's based on an animal that's in Puerto Rico, which if one of you could press it on the soundboard because for some reason the soundboard doesn't want to open up for me.
There it is. Actually, wait. Was that? Yeah, that was the right one.
Okay.
Yes, that's what it sounds like.
And I'm calling dragon because dragons are awesome.
All right.
So basically, we got two beings that are in Norse mythology, a bunny with Nova powers, a time-hopping master, a
What?
Weavile swashbuck hybrid, a electrokinetic ninja, and frog.
Wait, where's
Talking about all of us.
a frog with a vicious temper and a bite to match?
And of course, we have these to help us out.
All right.
What interesting stuff do we have?
Oh boy, Tom's at it again, but let's go ahead and rate him.
Alright.
He's
Tom has mentioned.
Yep, that Tom. He is
Don't
what?
tell me he's still trying to get a shiny quag in Coliseum.
bonus shiny hunting, and it says Pokemon Coliseum.
I see.
My fucking dumbass doesn't get it yet. You can't get shinies in Coliseum that way.
All right,
It will re-roll until it is no longer shiny.
all right.
Yeah, I'm
Did
still-
someone fucking tell him the shiny hunting and like what's he trying to do? Like trying to like catch the Quagsire and purify it to see if it changes to shiny?
No, he hasn't gotten to the purifying thing. He thinks that it will be shiny as soon as he captures it or something like that.
Well, he's gonna be in for a real shocker when he purifies it.
Oh, jeez.
Here's the thing.
That's what
Here's
everyone
the
has
thing,
been saying.
He's been trying this for months. And
And
this
you
is what
And you guys know this guy? Do you know him?
we we are longtime fans of his. This is also coming off of him doing increasingly, like, just self-torture-y, crowd control stuff. This is just making me worry for this man's mental.
The copium is too strong on this guy. I assume.
But has anyone ever told him that just simply catching a shiny in Pokemon Coliseum is pointless?
I'm sure people have tried to tell him this.
Yeah.
Fact of the matter is that Tom is very stubborn and prideful.
Again, the copium is too strong on this man.
Any
I swear.
anyway, sorry. Let's go ahead and rate him.
Let's not
Alrighty.
forget Tom Fox
Well,
is the man who...
You should make the raid message, dude, give up.
No, I don't think that would go over well.
As I was saying,
Yeah.
as a reminder, Tom Fox is the man who has repeatedly said that there's no such thing as jinxes, even though every time he says that, he immediately fucks up on whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
He's given proof from the years that jinxes are a thing, yet will still say they're not.
Yeah. If
This man
That sucks.
could speak with God in the flesh and believe that he was just a normal dude. Simply because that's what he thought.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of rose-tinted glasses that this person's wearing, but man, this person is, blinded by his own ambition and such.
All right. Anyway,
All I can say is it's going to be really great when he finally gets that shiny and purifies it. It's going to be the couple moment of all time.
anyway,
If
let's.
they exist in the Pokemon Coliseum duology.
Alright, hold on.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Gonna go ahead and raid. Tomorrow will be Mega Man Maker Monday, and it will
Since Michael,
be an afternoon stream, so it'll probably start at around 1:30. Anyway, let's go ahead
I did
and.
send you... Oh,
Hmm?
go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
All right,
Fine, go ahead.
let's go ahead and raid.
Anyway,